Nowhere. Not even close. 17-12. What's going on, Canes fans? This is a really, really weird video because we won, but I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like we lost. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, Coop, that makes 0 sense. When you look at the wins and losses, this counts as a dub. It's a win. You're right. And I'm always as positive as I can be. I always try to look for the light at the end of the tunnel, the good things that I can take away from it, and we'll work on the negatives. I'm struggling to pull a positive from this game other than the fact that we escaped with the win. I mean, nowhere, not even close. 17-12. What happened? I know that I said Central Michigan was a little bit better of a football team than Bethune-Cookman, but I sure as heck thought that we were going to put more than 17 points up on them. And I'm struggling again to find any other positives to pull from this game. Please help me out. If there are any, please put them down there. And I want to go ahead and put this out of the way. Disclaimer before we get into stats and everything that happened in this ball game and what I really think about it. Ride or die. If the ship's going down, I'm going down with it. Now, I'm not saying that. It's not. Again, it is still a win at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is all day, every day. I'm still wearing the shirt. I'm still leaving the U on the wall. I'm still wearing the hat. I'm still throwing up the U everywhere I go. I'm still supporting the Miami Hurricanes. I'm not going anywhere. But man, am I frustrated with what I'm seeing from this football team right now. You can see the reflection on my eyes of my screen. Normally I write these stats down. I'm too frustrated to write them down. So I'm looking straight off of my monitor. Third downs. Third down conversions. 1 of 10 for Miami. That's unacceptable. Honestly, any other team or any other game that we would have played, 1 of 10 for third down conversions, you would probably lose the football game. And tell me if I'm wrong. You'd probably lose that football game. Total passing yards, 250 for Miami. Meh, I guess. Rushing, 51. We got guys like DJ Dallas. We got guys like Cameron Harris, Lingard. The O-line is still struggling. You guys saw my reenactment of Nelson. Now, I'll do it again. And for everyone who wasn't in the live, I am not poking fun at him. I want guys that are wearing the U on their chest to do good. But that play where Jaron Williams got sacked, this is an accurate reenactment of Nelson. This is playing, we're not talking elite competition here, this defensive line that Central Michigan has. But this is Nelson. Now, I know you can't see me completely, okay? Don't take this out of context or take it the wrong way. You can go back and watch the replay. This is Nelson in that play. He gets in his stance. He comes up, gets beat, falls down to the ground. No joke. I'm not even playing. Go back and watch it. And I saw that several times. What's going on? These aren't elite pass rushers that Central Michigan has on their defensive line. There's no way. And, I mean, at one point, the safety that we got, we were lucky that we didn't get the safety 2 plays before that. Then we run it up the middle with DJ for nothing, and then we actually do get the safety. 17-12. Again, I've already said it, but why do I feel like as a Miami fan, even when we're winning, we're losing? And I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Maybe I'm alone in that. 13 penalties for 93 yards. Talk about shooting ourselves in the foot. 13 penalties for 93 yards. On one drive there towards the end of the game in the fourth quarter, we had, 4 penalties on one drive on the defense? That's unacceptable. We can't win football games like that. You guys realize we have a bye week, okay? And then we get into the meat of our ACC play. We're talking Virginia Tech, Virginia, Georgia Tech, Pitt, FSU. If we play like this, I'm going to put it this way. If we play like this, there would be a good chance that we would not win very many games. And that's me being realistic. I told you guys that I'm always an optimistic person. So I'm hoping that we can learn from this and grow from this. I'm just not going to expect too much. You know what I'm saying? Because then I'm setting myself up to be let down. So I'm going to have a lot of people who say, Coop, you're always the positive guy. You're the guy that keeps me going through this stuff. We can still be an okay football team this year. We can still work on things and get better and better. But I've got to see improvement. I had a lot of guys calling for Jaron Williams' head again in the live stream. I don't know what type of difference that would make with a different quarterback back there. I still feel like whoever plays back there really does not have a lot of time. I was pushing to play more shotgun. We got the safety when we took the snap out of the shotgun. So I know that's just one play, but how do I really feel about that? You know? I think a big thing with Jaron Williams, and this is Coop's opinion, I think having 0 interceptions is kind of bad for him right now. Don't take that the wrong way. But I think it messes with him mentally. It's almost like he won't make that slightly dangerous throw or that little bit deeper throw because he might throw an interception. Everyone, 0 interceptions from the redshirt freshman Williams. 0 interceptions. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. It's almost like, this is going to sound so backwards to some of you guys. It's almost like he needs to throw an interception so it can be done and over. And he doesn't have to worry about that. Do I want him to throw an interception? Absolutely not. I'm a Miami fan, so 0 interceptions is good. But it's almost like it's playing with his head or messing with his mind a little bit. And I could be way off in left field. That may be so far from the truth it's not even funny. But I'm just trying to piece 2 and 2 together based on what I'm seeing. We started out so strong on that first drive. What did I say? We in the live stream, we put up ones in the chat because I said we're going to start strong. We're going to start strong and we're going to finish strong because we seem to finish strong in the past, but we never start strong. We started strong on the first drive. From there, we tanked. We looked stagnant. We looked unenthusiastic. And that's why I'm so upset. Let me go ahead and wrap up all my negativity and why I'm acting so mad in this video. We look uninspired. Deer in the headlights. Unenthusiastic. We don't have guys jumping up and down. Is it because it's not a big opponent? Is it because it's not the ranked Virginia team at night? Is that what it is? Because we can't afford to sleep on any opponent. And some people said we're looking ahead to Virginia Tech. There's no way. We have a bye week in between. We have plenty of time to prepare for Virginia Tech. I don't think that we were sleeping on Central Michigan. I think that we just potentially got out-coached and outplayed, even though we won the football game. Bubba Baxa, thank goodness that there was a flag thrown on that play because he did miss that field goal to the right. You guys remember it. Luckily, he punched the next one through. Maybe he'll forget about that one that he missed, and the flag, gave him a re-kick, and he put it through. Maybe that'll turn some things around for him. I hope and I pray that it will, because we're going to need some field goals this season, because obviously we can't convert on third downs. Our red zone offense is still struggling. Man, the offensive line really didn't play very well. A lot of drop balls that were difficult catches but should have been catchable balls. There were still several times that I saw guys wide open and Jaron Williams took the check down or tossed it to somebody else. I'm talking potential take it to the house open. Louis Headley is still great at kicking, punting, but I already figured that. I already knew that. He did have the one that he held on to too long. I think that was kind of just a mental mistake. Maybe he didn't see the Central Michigan players were that close to him. Otherwise, really good kicking. Good job at pinning Central Michigan deep. But I still feel like we shouldn't be having this conversation, if that makes sense. I shouldn't be trying to come up with positives from a Miami versus Central Michigan game, a MAC West school, 17-12, because I don't care what other schools think and fans of other teams, but they're going to poke fun at us 17-12. Can you imagine watching ESPN and you're at work and you see at halftime Miami 7, Central Michigan 2, I'd probably have to leave work so I could go watch the game to see what the heck is going on with this football team. I'm still not calling for Manny Diaz's head. I still don't understand that mindset. I really don't. I know that you're frustrated. If you can tell, I'm pretty frustrated too. I'm sick and tired of having to make these type of reaction videos. The tight ends did pretty well. I still don't know why we don't get them a little more involved. Mallory had those 2 catches at the beginning. What happened after that? Was he just not getting separation and getting open, or was it the play calling we didn't even get him the ball? Jordan had 3 receptions for 70 yards. Man, that's all I got. We're 2-2, 50% on the season, but the meat of the ACC, the stuff that's really, really going to matter when it comes down at the end of the season, is going to start in 2 weeks when we really hit the meat of that. So we got to make some changes. We got to get our mind right. So let's come together as fans. I said ride or die together, baby. That's what we're going to have to do. So let's come together and hope that we can improve and somehow make some changes to make this football team better. But right now, just straight facts, we're struggling. This 17-12 is an unacceptable win, as crazy as that sounds. That's going to be it for me. Leave all your feelings down below, no matter what they are. I will do a live stream next week in the bye week so we can address more about this program and what's happening with it. I really wish I could have saw Lingard get some carries. Lingard's ready to go, but we didn't pull ahead, so it never happened. So we'll talk about that some next week, and then of course we'll do the preview video coming up, Virginia Tech, all that good stuff. So appreciate all the love in the live stream, all the donations. Don't forget, if you're not subbed to the channel and you love college football or Miami Hurricanes football, I always hook you guys up with links to stream the game. Make sure you click the join button. I also make sure you click the subscribe button. That one's free. The join button costs money, but if you want to check that out, I always appreciate the support as well. I'm just throwing it out there, but it's optional. You don't have to do it, but it is there. So thank you guys for everything you do for me every day. Remember, we are all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I got to say, even if you don't think so, it's still always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out.